What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Axel Guzman 107. I'm just chilling right now, trying to see if anybody pops up on this podcast. You already know what it is. Answer any questions you want. And let's try to get this going. Let's see if anybody pops up. Now look at this. Madness to madness, always finding me. What's up, Fire Rains? Any questions? What's good, y'all? I'm answering all the questions you want today. What's my favorite Universal Champion for both SmackDown and Raw? That's easy, man. It's Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns and Seth, man. Oof. Let's see if you got anything else. I think it was pretty dope. To be completely honest, I'm really happy that they didn't go with the normal somebody from the faction takes over and they dump the leader to the side and then the leader does absolutely nothing with his life. So I'm actually happy they gave him his own faction. I always say fraction. I don't know why. They actually gave him his own faction because this man's an ultimate heel. I don't really see it as turning in a sense because we all knew something was going to happen. We've been new with good factions. There always comes the fall. It just happens, man. In search of mine, in search of mine, in search of day and night. Oh, I got 4 people up in here. What's good, y'all? Answer any questions you guys want to ask. Comment section is right there for you. Ask away, man. Got a little free time right now, so bored out my damn mind. Who will win this ladder match? Moxley, Omega, Roman, or Lance Art? Jesus. This man said Moxley, Omega, Roman, or Lance Art. I'm going to have to go with Moxley, man. You should already know that. If you follow me, you know I'm a big-time Moxley fan, so you should already know that. But that'll be a fire-ass match. How do I feel about The Fiend? I love The Fiend's character. They finally give him something that, is actually creepy because Bray Wyatt plays a very good creepy character, but we all got over the whole Bray Wyatt thing. It eventually slowed down. So I liked how they did the whole gimmick change from the introduction of the Firehouse Funhouse, Firefly Funhouse, and then just the character growing, how he was Mr. Rogers, and then he's a demon, and then so far and so forth. It's in a whole, I like the Fiend character, man. It brings back an old Attitude Era type of thing. Do you think Brock Lesnar will come back before WrestleMania? I'm hoping. And the only reason I'm hoping is because I would really love to see the story between Brock and Bobby. Do I want to see Brock win the title? Hell no. Do I want to see Bobby beat Brock's ass? Hell yeah. So I'm good with it. I hope he does come back. It's the only thing that makes sense because they're really aiming for this Sheamus versus Drew thing at WrestleMania. I'm telling you, Drew's going to get his rematch for the title at Fastlane, but then Sheamus is going to come back because if you guys paid attention on Raw, Sheamus is injured. So that's going to take Sheamus off of the TV for a while because they're not going to do Bobby and The Miz again. That's just That's just ridiculous. And yeah, that's that. I really see Drew getting his rematch. Sheamus comes back, and that would only leave Brock to be Bobby's challenger. Like, I don't see nobody else. Who do I think can beat Kenny Omega for the title? I mean, as of right now, they're looking like they're doing the feud between Christian and Kenny. I feel as if I can see Christian winning it only because it would make sense for AEW. And guys, we got to admit, at the end of the day, AEW is good, but they are petty as hell. So them making Christian the champion while WWE is trying to make Edge the world champion would be hilarious. That's the only person I see beating Kenny right now in that sense. Let's see what else we got. Oh wait, hold on. Thoughts about Kyle tackling Adam and who you think will win Finn or Karrion Kross. The attack was dope. I wanted to see him slam him on the steel steps, but obviously they won't let that happen again. But all in all, it was dope. It was dope seeing Kyle coming from the shadows. Like if he's a ghost, Adam seeing a ghost, like it's the ghost from his past, like all his demons were right there in front of him. It was a dope way to bring him into it, which was fire. Who do I think will win, Finn Balor or Karrion Kross? I see Karrion Kross getting his title back because I also see Finn Balor coming back to the main roster pretty soon. So that's that. Randy did the thing he was supposed to do. He set the Fiend on fire. I would have burned the Fiend like that too. I would have burned him too, bro. And like I said, it's bringing back the ruthless aggression, attitude era type things. I'm really deep in this storyline, man. Do you think that the Fiend has not been on TV for a while? Do I like it? It makes the story better because Alexa's killing it. She's killing the character, guys. Like, if you don't like Alexa, I understand, but her in this character, she's killing it. So that's that. Yeah, Kenny can't beat anybody by himself, so we got to see what happens because Kenny has that match against whoever wins the unification of the TNA Impact Championships. So that's going to be dope. Do you think Moxley will return to WWE? Not right now, because he's about to leave. He's about to leave AEW for a little bit because his wife is pregnant and is close to popping. And I just don't see it because he has to come back. It only makes sense. Probably have one more feud with Omega, but not for the title. If he does come back, I only see that happening in maybe 2 to 3 years. Nothing now, guys. Not even close. I speed rushed some questions. I'll tell you that much. Come on, y'all got any more questions? While I'm up here, man? I'm just running through them right now. Ask me something that makes me think. Come on. What do you think AEW is going to do with Christian Cage? I think they're going to give this man the title and use him to groom younger talent. Because, yeah, Kenny can do the same thing, but I think it's time for Kenny Omega to not be champion no more. No, it's kind of one of those things for me, but yeah, I see them doing that. Maybe not giving him the title now because maybe Kenny will win, but this and that. But in the long run, I see him holding the title, and he's only going to be there to push younger talent. But also, listen, man, there's that Cage versus Cage match that can happen in AEW, bro. Cage versus Cage in a cage match. They could do that. You never know. Who is my favorite DX member? Triple H. Triple H is one of my favorite WWE wrestlers growing up. He always has been, and he still is. So favorite member DX is definitely Triple H. That man is hilarious, the jokes and everything. And he does a very good impersonation of Mr. McMahon. This one everybody should know. Like, honestly. Who is your favorite WWE tag team? The Hardy Boys, bro. Oh, Jesus. Who is your favorite member from each brand? Impact, AEW, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Like, all time? Or are we talking right now? See what he says. Because it depends. Because I want to give the right answers, but I want to know if you mean all time or just right now. Because if it's all time, I got to think about it. But if it's right now, it's easy. Quick and easy. We'll get back to that one. Does anybody else have another question? I don't want to just stay here silent. I want to kill the mood and everything, but I'm just waiting for him. I mean, you know what? Whatever. So, all-time favorite Impact wrestler, I'm sorry, it would be Jeff Hardy. They actually gave him that heel run, which was amazing. Favorite all-time in AEW is kind of new, but it's Jon Moxley. Favorite all-time on Raw would have to be Cena. Favorite all-time on SmackDown would definitely have to be Undertaker all-time. And NXT, I would have to say all-time for men would have to be, this is a hard one. It has to be a toss-up between Finn Balor, Adam Cole, and Shinsuke when he was there. Right now, from Impact, I get it, guys. Everything he's done, I understand that. But as a character and a wrestler in the company, it's Rich Swann. I understand everything he did. I do also think he should be fired. I don't understand why he's still in the company. But as a wrestler, he's who I like right now from Impact. AEW, Jon Moxley. Raw would have to be... Let's see. Raw's kind of hard because there's a bunch of older wrestlers and not many new wrestlers. So in that case, I would have to go with Matt Riddle for Raw right now. He's hilarious. He's funny. I love everything he does. For SmackDown, it's a toss-up between Roman and Seth. Like, to be completely honest, the Messiah character is amazing. The head of the table character is amazing. So it's a toss-up between those two. And NXT right now, be Finn Balor, because he's back there. I don't know why he was back there, but before it was Adam Cole. But, as long as Finn is there, that's what that is, and that's how it is. Christian Cage versus Sting, who would win? Well, first off, it would have to be cinematic. So if it's cinematic, Sting would win, but in a real match, Christian Cage. They should give Jeff Hardy a big push. Listen, guys, since there's some of you on here and the person who asked this is on here, all right, so I don't think Jeff deserves a big push, only because since his return in the WWE, he has claimed the Raw tag titles, the SmackDown tag titles, the United States champion, which made him a Grand Slam champion in the WWE business, and he had a run with the Intercontinental Championship. They gave him every single title that there is in the business except the world titles. Yes, I understand that. But also, when he wore those titles, nobody really cared, except for the first Raw tag titles when they returned and won the titles the night of WrestleMania. Other than that, nobody cared. It's too late for him. There's not really many good feuds that are left that we haven't really seen before, unless they do like a Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles, but I don't think they'll ever do that. So yeah, they've given him every other title, so I don't think he really needs a push. What he needs is to go to another company, or if this is his last year, I just can't see a run that I really would, I just don't see him getting the world title. He's my favorite wrestler of all time. Like, guys, trust me, I get it. You guys are probably like, what the hell? But like, being a fan, you got to be honest sometimes. You got to be honest. And I don't see it happening. If it does happen, I would not be mad at it. I would be ecstatic. So don't get that confused. But I don't see it happening. He's had many chances. He couldn't fight his demons many of times. And that's just how life is sometimes, Been here since 2K on TikTok. What's good, man? I appreciate you, man. Since 2,000 followers, I appreciate you for staying here, man. I try my hardest to keep you guys entertained. Who is your favorite NXT superstar right now? It's Finn Balor since he's there, but without Finn Balor, it's Adam Cole, and without Adam Cole, it is Johnny Gargano. All time, Finn Balor. What is your dream match of all time? My dream match? Hey, it's for you young guys, you probably wouldn't understand, but if you're around my age or at least in your 20s or even in your 17 and 18s, you will understand why this is my dream match. It is Fandango versus Hornswoggle. I am joking. It is not Fandango versus Hornswoggle. My dream match will forever be Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels. That match would have been amazing. 5-star match. I'm telling you, 5-star match. Who is your favorite NXT superstar of all time? I already said that. That's Finn Balor, Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano. Roman has got every single title that has right now, but singles. Roman has got every single title that has it, but singles. I'm confused on what you mean. Who would win? Moxley versus Christian Cage versus Sting. I see that you're a Sting fan, but again, if it's a cinematic thing, Sting will win, but Moxley will take this over Christian Cage and Sting. Let's see. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about? Probably going to go in a few. It's been fun talking to you guys, honestly. So if there's any other questions you guys have before I go, it's about to be up on 20 minutes. So ask away and I will ask those final questions. Give y'all a couple seconds to think of something, you know. What do you think they will do with Moxley when he is not in the title picture? They're definitely going to throw him in a feud with Christian Cage. That's a definite. That's one of the reasons he's there, because, you know, Moxley wanted to have a match with him and this and that. My favorite diva superstar of all time? Oh, my. It's funny because I don't want to say hate. I highly dislike her for what she did to Matt. But my favorite female superstar of all time is Lita. And maybe soon it will change because Sasha Banks is still killing it in the game and she's doing what she got to do. So maybe Sasha Banks will jump number one. But at this very moment, man, it's Lita. Regardless of everything that she's done outside of the ring and who she's done it to, Lita was always the badass. She was always the badass high flyer. She was good in the ring. Her story outside of the ring of what she did to just become a superstar, going to Mexico, getting trained as a little kid. You know, I respect her 100%. So, yeah, to answer your question, it's Lita. I'll answer one more, guys. That was a good question. Yeah, definitely Lita or Sasha Banks. Can I ask some questions? Almost out of time. Who got a question to ask me before I hit the dime? Hey. What is better, AEW or WWE? After that faulty explosion, right now, WWE. I'm sorry. What is your favorite moment in WWE? I will make this my last one. My favorite moment in WWE history. There's so many, but as a kid, man, seeing Jeff Hardy finally get that WWE title, seeing Triple H hit Edge with the pedigree, and then out of nowhere, Jeff was coming from off camera hitting the Swanton bomb. Oh, let me tell you, bro. That's a memory that I'll always It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'll never forget that. Like, just the feeling. Thinking, here we go again. He's not gonna win. It's whatever. Oh, here we go. Triple H pedigreed Edge. It's over. Triple H champion. Blah blah blah. And then out of the corner, Swanton bomb. And it was just amazing. It was amazing. What's your favorite moment in AEW? AEW's young. Ain't really many moments, but I mean, even though it was petty, I did like the moment when Cody like destroyed the chair that's supposed to symbolize Triple H's chair, his throne, whatever, if you want to call it. That was dope. And last one, do you want to see Brock versus Roman versus Drew? I do not. Because that's just a bunch of people on a thing that makes no sense. There's no story really behind it. Like, for all three of them, yes, there's stories there separately, but not all three together. It just wouldn't make any sense. But I appreciate you guys coming and chilling with me for this little bit of time. I'm going to try to do things like this once in a blue, you know, call them the Bored Podcast because, you know, I'm bored. So I wanted to chat with you guys, get some intel on what you guys think, you know, ask me all the questions you guys wanted, you know, because that's what I'm here for. You guys got questions, I got answers, bro. And bye, have a good day. You have a great day, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I love y'all. And if, oh, look at that. I done took my headphones out my ears. That's a blooper. But I love y'all, man. If y'all ain't part of it, y'all are now. Axe Game. Appreciate y'all. And y'all be safe, bro. Enjoy the rest of y'all day.